Hey everyone, welcome back to Fred's Garage. Thanks for coming. On today's episode, we're going to put some color on the interior of this Bronco. Put in some trim panels. Stick around and let me show you how it's done. Now, I have the base model. It might be a little different on other models, on other trims, but on my base model, it's just a sea of plastic. There's just way too much plastic in there, and it needs a little color to kind of make it look better to me. So my friends at Mythology Automotive sent me over their 9-piece Bronco interior trim panels. As you can see from this one, this is the center console interior trim panel. They come in multiple different finishes. This happens to be matte carbon fiber faux finish. On my previous episode, I put in the high gloss carbon fiber on the Maverick. They also come in silver and wood grain, and the link for all of this will be in the description box below. Go to their webpage, and there's multiple colors. And it's not only for the Maverick or the Bronco. They make them for all different makes and models. And if I tried to do this with carbon fiber wrap, it would take me hours and hours to do, and I would never get it as perfect as this is. Plus, this plastic actually protects all your interior trim pieces, so you don't have to worry about scratching it or keys hitting it or anything like that. Okay, so let's see what comes in the kit. Here is the heater control bezel, and it'll fit over heater controls. And what I'm going to do is show you in these clips the before. So here's the heater control before the panel, and then this is the heater control after I installed the panel. And you can see it's a big difference. It breaks it up. It makes it look better. And if you want it in silver or whatever color you would like. Here is the door latch, okay? You got the unlock lock button, and the latch goes in here. So this is the before, and you can see it's just black ABS plastic. And this is the after. And it's a huge improvement. Okay, let's move on. These two power windows and the mirrors covers. So this is the before. All right, and this is the after. And like always, I'll show you the parts. You make your own decision, one way or the other. Here's the steering wheel bezel, okay? One big solid piece, fits right over the steering wheel. Looks great. Before. And here's the after. And you don't have to buy every part here. You can buy whatever part you want. Like, if you just want the center console, you can just purchase the center console piece. You don't need to purchase all the pieces. So, this is the center console piece. Here's the before. And here's the after. And I'm going to bring you in the truck and show you the installation of the center console piece. And this one here, and then at the end we'll show you all of them together, okay? Now, there's one more thing I want to tell you about the center console piece. These two cutouts. If you happen to have a Bronco that does not have the center console handle, then you're going to have two reveals, two cutouts on your console that you'll see the plastic from underneath. I personally don't think it looks that good, so I ordered a center console handle because I have a base Bronco. It didn't come with it, okay? So just so that center console handle will fill in, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we install it, okay? Okay, so before we move into the truck, let's talk about insulation. There's two things that you have to do. First thing is you got to get some isopropyl alcohol and a microfiber rag, and you want to clean that part real good. Let the alcohol dry. If you want this double-sided tape to really stick on and not come up, you need to make sure there's no grease, no wax, no Armor All, any of that stuff on there, okay? And then the other thing that I always do, because if you look in the back here, you have the red double-sided tape. Okay, that hardest part of this whole project is removing this red backing on this tape. It sounds like it's ridiculous, but once you start doing it, you'll realize it's pretty tough to get that backing off. So I use a razor knife, and all I do is put it into a corner, and I pull a little tab. I don't know if you can see that tab I pulled right there. There's a little tab. I'll show you again. Put it in the corner and make a little tab. And then I just fold it over on itself. And then what I do is I just fold it over on itself, and I call it a tag end. So when I'm in the car, I can grab it, pull it, and I'm not struggling with it during the installation. I'd rather do it here on the table. Okay, so I'm going to do all those pieces, get these little tabs, and then we'll bring you into the car and I'll show you how to put them on. And then at the end, we'll show you the finished product. Okay, so let's move on in. All right. First thing we want to do is get our isopropyl, 70% isopropyl alcohol. I'll put some on this microfiber. And we're going to make sure that everything, every nook, every cranny is cleaned well. Okay? And we're going to allow time for the alcohol to dry. I don't want to put the tape on when the alcohol is wet. And get all the wax, Armor All, whatever is on there. This is the handle I purchased. I'll put a link below. It was like $70 or something like that. I always wanted the handle anyways, and I actually got, I think that's a Badlands because it's the orange, but I like the orange and the green theme. Okay, we'll start with this piece here. We're going to start with this piece here, okay? Now, if you remember, inside I made all these tag ends, so it makes it nice and easy for me to pull this open. What we're going to do is we're going to line her up. We're just going to use our fingers to make sure it's on nice. And then we're just going to use our fingers to line it all up. Okay? And that's it. So, to get the center console piece on, you're going to want to put the car on, put your foot on the brake, and bring the shifter back to manual mode. You have to be in manual mode to get it to reach around the shifter. And then we're going to gently fish her in there. Get her around the shifter, the handle. Get her around the shifter. Get her lined up exactly where we want her. Everything is good. And now we're going to press it all down. And we're going to hold her down. And then we're going to hold it down for the count of 10. What I like about this panel is that it doesn't block my Ford badge here, my Bronco badge there. And it fits around the handle perfectly. So you see here, if you didn't have the handle, you would have exposed console pieces there. So if you don't have a handle, you might either consider it'd be a good opportunity, a good time to get a handle, okay? I'm going to hold it down till the tape secures. And she's done. She's going to need a little time for that tape to adhere properly, but she's done. We'll put the shifter back to park. All right, so let me do all the pieces, and I'll bring you around, and I'll show you all the pieces installed. All righty, let's take a look at the finished product. Here's the door. Steering wheel. Looks great on the steering wheel. Driver's side rear door. Passenger side front door. Passenger side rear door. There's the power window and the power mirror switches. There's another view of the console. You can see how it wraps around the handle real nice. Wraps around up front there perfectly. Looks really nice. And here is the temperature control. Alrighty guys, so that's it. It's all installed. Looks pretty good. So like all my installation videos that I have done. I put them in. You guys take a good look at the stuff, and you guys decide if it works for you, if it doesn't work for you. Some things might not. And like I said, you don't have to buy every piece. You might just want the center console. You might just want the doors or the steering wheel. That's up to you. But I tell you what, if you guys like these videos or you want more of them to come, do me a favor. Please hit the notification button, the like button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Tell me my videos stink and how to fix them. That's fine. But otherwise, you guys all have a great day. And thanks for coming back. Take care.